Welcome into Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions. My name is Andy Demetra, and you are in for a treat, Yellow Jacket fans. It's rare that we've had two guests at the same time on Tech Talks, but this is the first time we've had a father and daughter on with Tech Talks at the same time. Please welcome junior middle blocker for your Georgia Tech volleyball team, Liv Mogridge, her dad, Allen Mogridge, senior football analyst for Georgia Tech football. Allen, you just got out of meetings. Liv, you just got out of practice. So thanks so much for coming together here and joining us on Tech Talks. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Thanks for having us.
Doing great. This is going to be pretty awesome. Excited.
You know, Liv, I'm sure most of your life people said, oh, you're Allen's daughter. Allen, how is it now that you're at a place where everybody knows you as Liv's father?
Let me tell you, from the first time I got here, I've been Liv's dad. So this is her school, her place, her space, and it's really cool. It's really cool, and it's been awesome. It really has. It's been awesome to be here and get to be close enough. And so, yeah, but I am definitely Liv's dad here. I can tell you that.
No doubt about it. And can't wait to see you at O'Keefe along with the rest of you Yellow Jacket fans. The Georgia Tech Invitational starting Friday versus UCLA at 7 p.m. Match on Sunday versus New Mexico State. Match on Monday versus Coastal Carolina. So, Liv, you know, most people go to college to get away from their parents, but this is the opposite. But look, you are a coach's daughter. You know those hours are long. The free time is scarce. The opportunities to probably see your dad at one of your matches was not very frequent. So could you put into words what it is like now to know that you can see your dad around the football facility or last year at the Edge, and knowing that you'll get to see him, you know, on a much more regular basis coming to your matches at O'Keefe?
Yeah, of course. It's really cool. It's something that I feel like neither of us have gotten very much, especially in the time I've been at college. So just knowing that he's there and that like I can go get dinner with him on the weekends when I want to, and it's really cool. It's something I haven't gotten to experience a lot. So having him around it's so nice.
Man, you get to have dinner and your dad gets to pay for it. How great is that?
There you go.
Yes.
That's the key right there. That's the key.
You know, Allen, how would you put into words watching your daughter play now at the college level? You know, you're a longtime coach. You've dedicated your life to coaching other parents' kids just to sit and watch and just have so much gratitude to see your daughter perform at her sport at this highest level.
I'll tell you, it's a blessing. I mean, we've been blessed to have obviously Liv and to get to see her. You kind of saw it when they started. And, I don't know a lot about their game. I've learned a bunch about her game, with three daughters. But what I do know is athletes. I can see movement patterns. I can see explosive people. I can see powerful people, so the game is so fast. The game is so fun. And it kind of grabbed her at an early age. And what's really cool is that the work that's gone in, like you just kind of see all practice, those trips to tournaments, and now it's on a big stage and it's at a place that values this sport so much. I mean, this place loves the Jackets, you know what I mean? And they love it. I'm looking forward to being in O'Keefe when it's rocking for the first. Come feel it. So
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty neat. Like I look forward to it, but I don't know that I just a blessed, like absolute blessing, like holy crap, like all these things. And when, all these things, like you work so hard for something, and when it's your kid, it's pretty cool, and we do spend a lot of time with a whole bunch of other people's kids, but it is pretty rewarding. And it's like, it's kind of like I call her mom and say, hey, you did a great job of this one,
You know what? You were a longtime offensive line coach, offensive lineman yourself. So, of course, what position would your daughter play in volleyball but a blocker, middle blocker in Liv Mogridge? I do have to ask, how is your dad, Liv, when he's watching you play? Is he stoic? Is he
Bro.
intense? Is he quiet? Can everybody in the gym hear him? I mean, what can Georgia Tech fans expect when they see Coach Mo O'Keefe this fall?
I think in some ways he gets more nervous than me. Because like especially like when we were little and when we were starting playing, he can't sit down. Like he paces. It's so funny. And he's cheering and he's excited, but I definitely think when we're in tight matches and he's watching tight games, it's different than football. It's 1 point at a time. It's really fast. So I definitely think he gets nervous.
That's a loaded question you asked too, because I didn't know which way she was going to go with that. Because
Yeah.
You know, I told her, I think I told you at
Yeah.
one point, I said, like, I can be hanging on for the last second field goal in Ireland, but I'm on the edge like every single
Yeah.
play. I'm like, oh my God, oh,
Yeah.
you know, like
I think
and
he forgets he's not on the field sometimes. He
I
gets
do. I
very
think,
into it,
yeah,
you know?
I think that's part of it too, and not at practice, but it's great.
It's
That's
a
a great
whole
question.
different experience, no doubt about it. Allen Mogridge, Liv Mogridge, once again, the Georgia Tech Invitational this weekend at O'Keefe Gymnasium. And also, since Georgia Tech volleyball is off on Saturday, the home opener at Bobby Dodd Stadium at Hyundai Field. Coach Mo, you'll be on the sidelines for the Yellow Jackets as they take on Georgia State. Really quickly, very short answer. You were on the coaching staff of Western Carolina in 2003. You left after that season. Who did you give your office and office key to at Western Carolina upon your departure?
Brent Key.
How about that? And here we are 20 years later, back on staff with Brent, and now you brought your daughter with you to the Flats as well. Liv, for you, final question. I know you had to persevere through some knee injuries last year, came back at the end of the season. You're rested, worked out, trained, prepared this offseason. How excited are you to start this new season, to kind of reintroduce everybody to just how fearsome a middle blocker Liv Mogridge can?
Oh, well, thank you. First of all, I'm so excited. This is just, it's such a blessing. And having some time off, having some time away just really makes me grateful and thankful for the people that I'm around and the team that I get to be a part of. So I've missed them. I've missed my teammates, and I cannot wait to be back with them on the court.
Well, this was a blast. Liv, we'll look forward to seeing you on the court. Allen, I'm sure we'll see you in the stands at O'Keefe before long. So great to see you guys together. Thanks so much for joining us here on Tech Talks, presented by EGP Document Solutions. You guys don't get into too much trouble, okay?
You got it.
Thank you.